My name is Shaibi Mahmoud. I'm the owner and creator of Gotta Dig Deep Training. So I was living in San Antonio, Texas, and my wife had came to me and said, this was a few years ago, and she said, you know, if you want to go take that workshop, this personal training certification, you know, I'll pay for it. And I just looked at her. I remember the day right now, and I just said, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. There was something inside of me that still needed to be expressed, and it had to be through physical activity, some type of sport. I was born right down the street, Tacoma General, December 23rd, 1980, but I mean, growing up, I've lived all over. Tacoma's Ruston waterfront brings me a lot of solace and peace. I mean, I go there right now. I'm wrapping up my book, one of my first books I wrote, and I write that book on the waterfront. I mean, there's a house on the waterfront that I want to buy. I'm all about visualization and being the power of right thinking and having unwavering faith. So I spend a lot of my time on the waterfront writing that book. The title of the book is called Spirit, Mind, and Body, the Soul of an Athlete. And it's really just, as from a strength coach perspective, and just being an athlete, training like an athlete at 32. Everyone's an athlete, so it's any age. And it's just teaching people and enlightening them on what it is that can help them get to where they're going to go to, where they need to get to with their body. So I break the body down like a system. You know, when you go to a new job, they teach you the system. They don't teach you the job. They teach you how the system works. Your body is a system. The spirit, the mind, and the body. Separate those so you can bring them together and use them as one. Different people have their spirit. Everybody has a good spirit, but everybody doesn't know how to let that, and they don't know how to express that. Instead of judging others, I identify a problem and give them a help and say, hey, I'm here for a solution. And I'm here for everybody. I love everybody. I think that the community needs to lean more towards coming together. I just recently spoke at the Raymond Juvenile Detention Center here in Tacoma, you know, working with the athletes that I've trained, from high schools to middle schools. You know, I'm always, you know, I still have that youth in me. You know, my friends call me Young Shibe, so, and you know, people say, you got Young Shibe tattooed on your arm, what happens when you're 80? I'm gonna still be Young Shibe even when I'm 80 years old, doing kettlebell swings and one-arm push-ups. One of the secrets that I was told by a good friend of mine, Zach Evanish, was to keep your youth, which is hard as you get older, keep yourself around people who are younger than you. So I'm always around young men and young women, just teaching them and talking to them, working out. So I'm always around the youth, especially here in Tacoma. I remember when I was their age and how people my age looked at me, it was different. They're almost just like, you almost had an extension of your mom and dad within your community. If you were doing something wrong down the street, somebody was gonna pull you to the side and say, hey man, you can't be doing that. And at this age, at 32, when I look at the youth, I don't necessarily tell them what you shouldn't be doing. I just take them and do what they should be doing.